Hi, JK friends. It's Miss Elias here, and today we are going to be talking about writing rhyming poems, and then you will have a chance to write your own rhyming poem. So let's get started with our rhyming poem workshop. And we're going to start talking a little bit about what we know about poems. We know that people have been writing poems for more than 3,000 years. And before people wrote words down on paper, people shared poems by saying them out loud to each other. So people would listen to someone reciting a poem. There are many different styles of poems. We learned about haiku and lantern poems. Poems can be long or short, and poems have lines instead of sentences. We know that a poem can sound poetic or like a poem in a lot of different ways. Some of the ways is that it has repeated words or repeated lines. It can have a rhythm. Some poems have rhyming words, but not all poems do. And today we are going to talk about poems that do have rhyming words, rhyming poems. So let's talk a little bit about rhymes. Rhymes are words that have their last syllables sound the same. So that last part of the word. And there are many different types of rhymes, but for our rhyming poems, we are going to use true rhymes. True rhymes are words with the same middle vowel sound and the same consonant ending sound. So an example of two words that rhyme are bat and cat. So that middle vowel, the A, which makes the sound ah, is the same. And that ending sound, t, 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 that comes from the letter T, that's the same. So that's a true rhyme. The beginning sound is different, but the words rhyme because the middle sound and the end sound are the same. In a poem, two lines with rhyming words are called a couplet. They're called a rhyming couplet. So let's talk about how we're going to write a rhyming poem. Today, you will write a rhyming poem using true rhymes. Your poem will have two rhyming couplets. So remember, that's that pair of lines that have rhyming words. It will follow this pattern: A, B, A, B. So if you remember from our teacher video, from our math lesson, I showed us the A, B pattern with my puppy, Ivy. Her pattern was sit, up, sit, up, sit, up. It was the same two things over and over again. We're going to be using the same A, B pattern to make our rhyming poem. So you already know that. In a poem, this kind of pattern is called a rhyming scheme. So let's take a look together at some poems that follow the A, B rhyming scheme. This is an excerpt from a poem. So that means not the whole poem, part of a poem. And this poem is called Sometimes I Dream That I Can Fly by Pat A. Fleming. And you'll see that the rhyming pairs in this poem are color coded. So we can see the first pair is yellow, and we can see the second pair is blue, and they switch. So A, B, yellow, blue, yellow, blue. Let's listen. Sometimes I dream that I can fly. I lift and flap my arms just so, and soon I'm soaring to the sky. Graceful like a bird I go. The next poem is called Neither Out Far Nor Deep. And this is an excerpt from this poem. And this poem is by Robert Frost. So let's listen for those rhyming couplets. The people along the sand all turn and look one way. They turn their back on the land. They look at the sea all day. So those two rhyming pairs are sand and land, and you can see they're in yellow. And we also have way and day. This poem is called Friends, and here is an excerpt from the poem Friends, and it is written by Abby Farwell Brown. How good to lie a little while and look up through the tree. The sky is like a kind big smile bent sweetly over me. So the two rhyming pairs here in yellow, we have while and smile. And in blue, we have tree and me. And here, this was my try. I decided to try to write my own rhyming poem using the ABAB rhyming scheme. I had a lot of fun. I gave it a try. Here's what I came up with. I called this poem My Pet Shark. And as you can see, I followed the ABAB rhyming scheme. I have a new pet shark. She likes to swim all day. She doesn't like to bark. She only wants to play. So now it's your turn. So you can open up this document. It's shared with you in the lesson grid. And I put some ideas. So the first page, we have words with the short A sound in the middle. So that we have words that rhyme with at and ad and app and ag. So you can look through and we have the same thing, words with the sound with the short E. We have words with short I, so that sound. We have some ideas for words with short O, ah. And we also have some ideas for words with short U, that sound. So friends, I am so excited to see what you come up with your rhyming poems using the ABAB rhyming scheme. Remember, your poems can be about anything you want. And if you would like to share your poems with your teachers, we would love to see them. Have a great day, friends. Bye.